Logs or a car?
It's a hood. I'm bouncing on the hood.
You are not going to want to miss today's episode as we are over in Ohio looking for Laney Gwinner's car. Now, Laney Gwinner went missing back in 1999. Her body actually floated 90 miles downstream is where they ended up finding her. The one piece of evidence that we're looking for is her car. And if we can find that today, it's going to be able to help convict a killer.
The 23-year-old walked out to her Honda del Sol around 1 a.m. and was never seen alive again.
She had finished her finals. She was out with a friend. They were playing pool, and she was leaving to go to her boyfriend's house, but she never made it there.
Wherever that car went in at, whoever was driving the car, it obviously wasn't Laney, then that suspect probably knew that area very well.
Decades later, it's the focus of a Mason High School cold case project.
It's a heartbreaking thing for families to go through this.
I can't even imagine what it's like having someone murdered and then you don't know who did it.
Morning. Randy Hubbard.
Randy?
Randy Hubbard. Nice to meet you.
Sam.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Mark Ryber.
Nice to meet you.
Randy, Mark, and Evan.
Yes.
So Laney Gwinner Laney Gwinner
Okay.
went disappearing from bowling alley in 1997 up in Fairfield. About a month later, they found her body floating in Warsaw, Kentucky, about 90 miles downstream. The theory was that she was put in the water in her car and then at some point got flushed out of it. So they believe her car is either somewhere here in the Great Miami or the Ohio River.
And by her car, I mean, if we're looking like, so this is her car.
Yep.
And so she was in it. I mean, sure enough, she could absolutely, come out of there.
Yep.
So from where she went missing and where the car is located, what is the distance and how and why do we think that this is her car in the river here, the Miami River, right?
Great Miami, yep.
Okay. So bring us up to speed on this and your search and how your whole organization, who you guys are, and why.
Okay. So this car is about, how far you say it is from the bowling alley? How far are we from the bowling alley? 14 miles. And the reason we think that this could be her car is because we have a couple suspects, and one of them, this would make sense to dump it here. He knows this area very well.
Okay. And is he currently in jail right now, or is he out roaming?
He's not in jail right now.
Okay.
No.
So if we find this car, then you believe that this is going to be able to convict him, or
That's
The
yeah.
look
That's
on
what
this.
all the detectives have been saying. That the car is the last piece.
okay. And then your search leading up to this point.
A fisherman volunteered with us who had sonar,
Okay.
and he was going up and down the Ohio River, and he went up as far as he could on the Great Miami, and he's the one that found that on the sonar.
Okay. So if the car would have gone in, did you guys identify like a location where the car would have gone in and then it floated for a little bit?
Yeah, there was actually it's not there now, but there was a gravel or dirt road right down to the river.
Back in the day, there was like 7 access points. That's why this is a key location.
Okay. And then from that access point, how far down is the car from that last access point?
50 feet. In the river, 30 feet.
Okay. So how come we're not up there where we're only like 30 feet from it?
The road's no longer there.
Okay. So from here, how far do we need to go boating this morning to get to it?
It's at least 3/4 of a mile
Okay.
downriver, but
All right. My next question is, if you had divers on it, you know exactly where it's at, and it's
Yep.
only 7.5 feet deep.
Yep.
Real divers?
yeah, they were from. Where were they from?
They're real divers. I think
They're-
that's the second time we were there. We had a diver. The fisherman came out the first time,
Uh-huh.
and he marked the spot. But I think we were moving, so we may have been off the spot a little bit from where this one is.
Okay.
So if you're missing by 40 feet, that's a lot when underwater when you can't see anything.
Right. Okay, well, we'll take some anchors with us. We'll take some magnets with us. We've got our sonar with us as well, so we're going to be able to identify it, put us right on. I mean, as long as you can put us within the general area, we'll be able to grab it from there. We only need one of us in the water, so.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you want to go for a boat ride? Do you want to be our superhero today? I'll take you out. We'll locate it. Put you in the water. We just have your kayak only, and then our boat. Is that what we have today? And so you're going to put us on the spot.
Yep.
Okay. You want
We
to
can
go
do
play
that.
today?
We can go play.
So we've got Jacob here, Chaos Divers. We're looking for look at that. Put that in your mind.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't even know what that is. Is that a Miata?
I was gonna
Honda Del Sol.
say I've never seen a car like that, but yeah.
All right, perfect. Suit up. You're only going down 7.5 feet. I'll put you on the spot. Got it?
He's not only a cameraman. All something out.
There we go. No, we're still 4 inches. Now we're stuck. We're not getting through here. This is just too ridiculous. Alright, you need to head up onto the shoreline. And we'll take a little bit more weight out of here and just walk down that shoreline and I'll see what I can do to get this out of here.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, have fun. Oh look, now the boat's moving. I'm not saying anything, Jacob, but the boat's moving now. You'll make it. Trust me, go to the shore at this point.
I can't.
You're gonna have to go to the shore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to paddle this out of here.
I'm walking on my knees because my feet are sinking.
Watch out, Jacob. Trail turns.
Trail does turn.
I thought you already scouted the trail ahead of time.
I did.
Right here.
See that milk jug hanging in that tree?
Yep.
We put that there, that's where it is.
Okay.
So it's about 30 feet into the river.
Okay, perfect. Milk jug 30 feet in. Simple enough, Jacob. We're only in 8 feet of water right now. And cast, let's go with a 25-foot cast. Alright, is that it? And that looks like it right there. Yep. That looks like what they had on image on sonar. Let's go sit on top of it.
360.
360 over it and see if it's a really car or if it's just a log that is tripping everybody. So it's actually just almost right dead center in front of you.
Let me just hold my breath and jump in.
No.
Okay.
So it's gonna be off to the right over here. So we have a tree, so we have two things going on. So we have a tree in front of us and then we have your other one off to the right over here. So get your magnet ready. Yeah, kind of where your anchor's at. Go ahead and toss your magnet over there.
I'm at the bottom. So I'm on top of something. It just went into a hole.
Yeah, you have like a whole bunch of brush down there for sure too.
Okay.
Let's have you suit up and let's clear a few things. One is let's clear directly underneath of us. So go ahead and get that stuck again. just to verify whether that's logs caught up on a car or a potential car. I'd like to have you clear that hole over there as well. And then we're gonna go clear, once you do that, we're gonna clear up here as well. Logs or a car?
It's a hood. I'm bouncing on the hood.
Not a car?
Tree.
Tree? Well, clear the entire area right there though, because it does go out a little ways. Another tree?
Huge.
Yeah.
It was big, huge, like as big as round as your boat, and about 8 feet long.
Yeah, so when I was running the river up and downstream, identical to the image that you had, once I came across it though, you could clearly see that it was a tree. Jacob verified that it's a tree. So that means the hunt continues for your car, but let me just do a few more passes and scan. Just make sure we clear this area for you. We're at a new location. You said there's like 7 different locations where a car could potentially go in,
Yep.
whether back in 1999 or even today. But really, you looked at Google Earth, you went back in time, 1999. Tell us what your feeling is on this particular location here today.
Well, there's an old softball field up there, and there used to be a road, or a bridge actually, that went across the river, and that's no longer there. So it would be an easy dumping point for a car. Okay. So it's one of the 7 that would be easy access to get a car to the river.
getting ready to wrap up here. We just wanted to give a big thank you to both of you for bringing us in, helping you on the case today. We gave you some answers, not the answers you guys were looking for. But what do you want people to, reach out to you, reach out to the local sheriff? Like, where are we at on this case right now, and what else can you tell us about it?
At this point, I mean, we're going to keep checking. We got a couple other spots that we can check. So we have a couple of volunteers that we can reach out to help continue searching. But at this point, if anyone knows anything about where the car might be, contact Fairfield Police Department, or even reach out to us, and then we can pass it along to them to get it checked out.
In fact, do that. I mean, if you actually know where the car is at, that's gonna make our jobs a whole lot easier. Just be like, you know what, Jared, Sam, you guys don't have to search anymore. The car is right here. Reach out to the Fairfield Police Department, help solve a cold case from 1999, and let's bring justice to Alana. On that note, thank you for hanging out with us for another episode of Adventures with Purpose, where you never know where we're gonna end up next, what cold case we might be working on, or what car we're gonna clean up out of the environment. So tune in next time. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Later. Bye-bye.
The more people that look into it is the higher chance that some information may come out.
It started out as giving Evan and myself actually kind of a real world experience with it. And now it's turned into, we want to help. We want to try to get that information back out.